Hey, what's up, everyone? It's TechWares. Today is November 26th, 2025. I want to talk about Intel Core Ultra 400 series or 400K series. These are the unlocked Intel Core processors, the upcoming processors, the next generation, based on Nova Lake architecture. Nova Lake-S, socketed. Anyways, these CPUs, the unlocked versions of the 400K series, they're going to be featuring 144 megabytes of bLLC. That's big cache, big last level cache. All right. So this is finally an answer to the AMD X3D processors. Everyone out there on the internet, they're saying, "Oh well, I know I'll probably think about switching back to Intel or switching to Intel once they have, an X3D competitor or X3D alternative or equivalent, whatever." Right now, majority of gamers, they're buying X3D because it's good for gaming. Um, but now it seems like next year, Nova Lake-S will release an X3D competitor. So just like a few things. Um, yeah, basically AMD's X3D V-Cache, sorry, AMD's 3D V-Cache X3D chips. They forced Intel to respond. Intel took a few generations, but however they're finally going to respond, and that's with bLLC. Uh, the cache leaks say it's X3D style cache will only appear on a small subset of high-end Nova Lake desktop CPUs. So what is bLLC? What is it actually? It's a large last level cache block. It's up to 144 megabytes. It's integrated in or alongside the compute tile. Um, Acts like a gaming cache to keep more data on the die, right? The goal is similar to AMD's 3D V cache, reduce trips to system RAM, and it improves FPS and 1% loads on cache heavy games and even some workloads. Uh, so yeah, that's really the leak. Just only the unlocked K and slash KF Nova Lake-S desktop SKUs will be getting it. So the 400K type parts will feature bLLC. It's rumored to be limited to single die K series with 8P cores and 12E cores and 8P cores and 16E cores configs. So not the entire stack or dual die monsters, right? And the Intel versus AMD strategies, basically AMD a few Zen 5 X3D models like the 9950 X3D plus older AM5 X3D parts still on sale. Big gaming uplifts on that. So, but not every SKU gets 3D V cache either, right? Even with AMD. Intel similar, select Halo SKUs only. That's the approach they're taking. It's positioned as the bLLC on high-end overclockable parts. It's potentially going to be giving more variety at the top while mainstream chips stay, normal. Now the cost, right? So large extra cache is expensive in die area and packaging. So it makes sense to reserve bLLC to higher margin enthusiast chips instead of budget Nova Lake CPUs. This actually aligns with who actually benefits: competitive gamers, high refresh, 1080p, 1440p players, 4K, and even enthusiasts who care about 1% lows and are willing to pay for small but important gains, right? Now, here's the platform, right? And the socket angle. AMD's strength has really been AM4s, AM5, longevity, multiple CPU generations, all right, including X3D on the same boards, which adds value beyond a single chip. Even though studies have shown that majority of PC builders, when they buy a new CPU, they buy a new motherboard, or when they buy a new motherboard, they buy a new CPU. So the whole longevity thing, it's kind of like a meme but it still adds value. It's like a feature. So, Intel's Nova Lake, it's gonna be a new platform, and here's what's fantastic. Here's what's great. It's gonna be moving to a new socket, right? The LGA 1954, and it's gonna be it's gonna have socket longevity. That means it's gonna be with it's gonna support Nova Lake, of course, and 3 more generations in the future. So it's they're making it for longevity reasons, similar to AMD. Um, Intel must avoid the short lifespans of the Intel sockets, especially of recent. Um, if bLLC is going to be a worthwhile platform, a platform investment, right? There's also another article and another one here. So yeah, just some more context. Nova Lake-S is rumored to bring new P cores with the Coyote Cove, and E cores with Arctic Wolf. Those are the microarchitecture names. Higher IPC and potentially over 6 gigs boosts on the top bLLC SKUs. Desktop Nova Lake is also expected to integrate an NPU, I think it's NPU 6, I think they're calling it, with around 74 TOPS and a small X3 iGPU. It's showing Intel is splitting silicon budget between AI graphics and this big cache. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much the future matchup. Nova Lake with bLLC. It's likely gonna launch into Zen 6 era, where AMD is rumored to push very high clocks and even larger overall cache pools. I think they're saying like 200 plus megabyte territory on some parts. So the real story here is upcoming cache wars. That's gonna be the thing in 2026. Intel bLLC versus AMD 3D V-Cache, where actual gaming benchmarks will decide whether Intel's approach closes the gap or just narrows it. And here's another thing with that Intel has coming. It's sort of like the sauce, like the secret sauce on top. It's called Intel APO Plus. Now, Intel APO is already out there. However, Intel APO Plus is going to be the secret sauce. And that's going to be great. So yeah, that's really it for the future of Intel Core Ultra 400 series, 400K, Nova Lake-S. Exciting times. Take care, everyone. Peace. Let me know what you think in the comments.